3, 2. Now that part right there is irritating. That makes me want to have a soundproof type of a situation when we build our house, because you really can't control parts to that.
Not even a little bit.
You can't. I mean, like, I don't care what kind of windows you get.
Yep.
If someone's close enough to you with the right kind of engine or whatever.
That was like a 4-cylinder Civic with no muffler on. But
it's really, really irritating.
Very
and
much
even,
so.
I remember being on set and them just having moments like when an airplane was going over, they just had to stop filming.
Yeah.
Because you can only soundproof a warehouse so much. It's going to pick it up. Or we were filming outside. You can't control those elements. You have to work around
You
those
have to work
things.
around them. You really can't.
You do.
I guess we could create an area that's soundproof. You don't have to soundproof.
No, but think about this.
Insulate the walls.
Yeah, but think about
interior room that's insulated walls would work.
Interior room.
Yeah,
That's
interior room with insulated walls.
Because I was thinking our house is even going to be on the water, but so you're going to pick up boat traffic every now and then.
You probably could. The possibility is there.
Depending on what,
Yes.
that was a good point. An interior room is easier to control.
Because you can just insulate the walls and then you won't have to deal with that.
We got to think about that.
Okay, we'll think
possibly,
about it.
specifically for recording.
Okay.
But hey.
Hey, love.
So we're doing 2 things different.
What are we doing different?
First of all, it is Saturday.
Saturday.
But the show should actually be up.
Yep. But something came up last night.
Nothing came out. I just wasn't on my shit this week.
Well, I mean, you're doing classes, and you have a lot going on, so those things happen.
Yeah, but anyway, so we're doing 2 things different. We're actually going to film the entire episode.
Okay. Oh, we filming now?
We're filming right now.
You didn't tell me we were filming.
But you've been looking at the camera the whole time.
Did to get my new haircut?
Did you have to take your headset off?
I had to make sure it got my hair. Did it get my hair? Did it get my hair and my mustache?
You want to give a shout out to your barber?
Yeah, I can give a shout out to my barber. What's my barber's name?
That's a shame.
What's my barber's name, baby? I'll shout him out. See, I got his card. See, you don't have to remember everything. Carl Booker. Carl Booker is my barber.
Okay.
BK's Barbershop, right here in Hampton, Virginia.
Stop screaming. Look what you're doing.
You work it out. You work it out in post.
That makes me more work in post.
I'm helping you out. You're getting better at it. You're getting better. You're getting gooder and gooder.
It takes me longer to edit because you do stuff like that.
Okay.
So 2 things different. We're recording the whole thing.
Okay.
So we won't have an afterglow.
Okay.
Beg my pardon.
Okay.
And we're going completely off script, i.e. we've not even written this topic down.
Okay. So I know what we're talking about. I already know what we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the historical significance of Bubba Wallace's win at Talladega last week. That's got to be what we're talking about.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
So I'm kind of upset to me you haven't had a NASCAR show yet. I don't know how to feel about you in that, as long as you've been married to me and stuff.
Well, this is the thing. I had a show completely about you and your jobs.
It's all about me.
Stop yelling! Why are you hollering? You only have 1 cup of coffee.
And I haven't even had that whole cup of coffee. You need me to get right down to the key sweat level? Okay.
No, I think
get right down to the key sweat level?
At a normal,
bring it down like
normal level.
You want that Barry, don't you? Want that Barry in your life?
I don't. I didn't like Barry White's music.
Okay, so you want that Keith Sweat in your life. You know, you can't get
see,
enough of
see, there is the yin and the yuck.
Okay.
Or yuck.
So we're really not talking about Bubba Wallace?
We aren't. Because this is not a NASCAR show. You've already decided that you at some point will do your own show, and I will help you with it about NASCAR. But this show is
we gotta pull that together too.
Our memories. And the only memories we have because we've never actually been to a race in 29 years.
Well, I've been to a race. No, okay. You know, we're gonna fix
That's on you.
But you've never had you bought me tickets to NASCAR
and then
to take a
happened.
Friend. But you had no desire to go.
No.
And I respect that.
So it's not a memory that we both have.
Okay, but I'm going to take you. You have to meet Bill Elliott. And,
You've never met Bill Elliott.
I know. You're going to be with me when we meet. When I
the
meet
point
him.
is...
You know, I feel like he's a brother of mine. Bill Elliott's like
He's a white guy.
I do feel like we share the same hair. Bushy and his is red.
I don't think so.
You know, he gets it relaxed now, though. He has it relaxed.
Anyway, it's not a memory we share. So
Okay.
we're not going to talk about it.
Okay,
it's something that you will have to spearhead on your own.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
We're talking about our greatest fears that we've had over the years for our children? Greatest
Ugh.
fears or concern? I know. I thought about it this morning, and probably because I had a bad dream last night. It's probably why I woke up with this topic.
You know you're not supposed to eat hoagies late at night, Bill Cosby.
I did not eat hoagies, but I did, like, I bought a piece of cake from this bakery we
Oh,
went to.
boy.
But it was huge, so I ate like a corner of it
And had bad dreams.
and had bad dreams.
There you go.
Like, literally a corner, because it's so rich. And then I threw it away because I didn't want to be tempted. I probably shouldn't have bought it, but
You probably shouldn't have bought it.
I wanted to the soup. I can't have but so much sweet now. I don't really like sweets. So when I want it, I just want a little bit, and then I'm done. And they don't sell little bits. They sell big bits.
Because you like them big.
I do like them big. But that was too much big.
That's too much
It
big.
can be too big.
It can be.
Yes.
There's such a thing. Okay. I don't know. I just.
You can't. Okay, I won't even go there.
Yeah.
I won't compare what I can do and what you can do.
No. We won't compare. No.
Because anything you can do, I can do bleeding.
Ooh. Let the church say amen.
So, I think for me, I know for you too, fears and concerns kind of follow their life.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because the concerns we had when we first started our family, we didn't have that same concern by the time they all left.
Okay.
So it kind of moved. So I guess let's start off with being a new father.
Okay.
And I teased you when I was talking to Elijah and Ashari yesterday. I said when you had Elijah, you held him like a vase because you like.
Yes, because the greatest fear is dropping the baby. Don't drop the baby.
You held it was always so awkward. By the time Elizabeth came along, that was all gone.
Yeah. And by the time Manny comes, you just throw him over your back and just hold him, like a rucksack or something. Come on here, boy. Just grab him by one leg and throw him
But
over
you
your
used
shoulder.
to hold Elijah like you were gonna break him, like he
True
was way fragile until he started walking.
Okay.
Start walking. I think my very first fear was not knowing how to respond when things happened.
Okay.
You're like, are you gonna go to the hospital when they get sick? Are you gonna call your mama first?
How will you know when you need to go to the hospital?
Yeah, I think that was probably my first fear when they were really small. It's like when to pull the trigger. Because you accused me lots of times over the years. We didn't go to no doctor. They fine. And most of the time you were right.
Well, just keep in mind though, my mama grew us up, when we grew up, X-Lax cured everything.
X-Lax,
anything was wrong with you,
Vapor
X-Lax,
Rub,
Vapor Rub.
aspirin, and a nap.
Aspirin, exactly. Cured everything. Oh, going outside. Go outside, will cure it too.
Oh, water.
Water.
How much water you had?
How much water?
Okay, did your mom ever ask you had a bowel movement today?
Yes, S-Lax. That's the S-Lax conversation. Yes. If you haven't had a bowel movement, you take a S-Lax.
Yeah. My mom would say, have you boo-booed? And she said boo-booed my whole life.
My mom did not say boo-boo.
But your mom didn't say shit. Your mom say shit to y'all? Did you take a shit? Did she really?
I cannot confirm or deny that statement because my mom is still alive.
You scared?
And she might be secretly listening to this.
You scared?
I love my mama.
You scary.
She's my favorite girl.
Wow.
That's how the song goes, ain't it? That's how the song goes. That's the song.
But you're singing it like someone under duress.
Okay.
Like with a gun to the back of their head.
Okay.
Not because you want to sing it.
Okay.
Because your favorite girl is Elizabeth.
Okay.
Am I right?
All those things can be true.
You are not going to move. Damn. Okay, I respect that.
Amen.
Well, my mom didn't say hadn't taken a shit. My mama would actually ask you, did you get a boo-boo today?
That is so adorable.
That's probably why your stomach hurting.
That
Go
is
in
so
there.
adorable.
And then, so we didn't get X-Lax. Mom would just say, go sit in the toilet till it come down.
Oh Lord, she didn't give y'all the
We
brown
never.
flow. Oh man.
Never had X. We always
My
had
mama
Vicks.
probably still has X-Lax in her house.
Hopefully not from when y'all was babies.
Probably from when we were babies.
Do they still even sell
Probably
it?
in that back medicine cabinet. I bet you money.
I don't
there's
think they
X-Lax. I'm gonna ask my
sell-
brother. I'm calling my brother. And say, go back to that back medicine cabinet. See if there's still X-Lax in that medicine cabinet.
I don't think they sell X-Lax anymore.
I didn't say they still sold it. I said she still had it. The goodbye date probably was like 1993.
You said 19 was the wrong start, so no. That shit sound like shit.
Exactly.
I think, okay, so when they got to be toddlers, I guess the first fears was what? What were they going to be exposed
Falling off the
to?
bunk beds.
That was elementary school. That
Falling
was,
off a bicycle would be a fear because
Yeah.
Elijah was quite the daredevil on a bicycle.
I think we got, around that time is when we got really, really particular. Oh, we were always very picky where we took our kids. And by that time, we were like, we didn't want any what we considered negative influences around them.
Correct.
So we got
when you're child,
super
when you're parent, you do the
vigilant.
best you can. Yeah.
Super vigilant. But I call it a fear, not a real concern, is because it didn't work.
Yeah.
All
Losing a
it
child
did-
in Walmart is another fear.
Why you change subjects?
I didn't know I did. Sorry, it just hit my mind. I didn't want to forget it. I don't have my notes.
You never have notes. You gonna keep notes. Anyway, I think the only thing that did is isolated me from my family because I judged my family as not being spiritual enough because they drank and they smoked, and so we didn't take our kids around my family, and we both agreed, but it didn't work to make them better human beings.
Well, because the ignorance is that the human dynamic actually can while you can lay a good foundation, the human dynamic always has its own autonomy. So you can always, as an adult or whatever, choose to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, so the only thing you're doing is laying a foundation. You know, they say, train up a child the way she goes, he wants to depart with. But he can depart. He might come back, but but the autonomy is still there. Is what I'm trying to say. God even does not interfere with your autonomy. So as a parent, I think this is maybe a little control freak. I don't know.
No, you're completely right. It was not for the best interest of our children. It was to maintain our religious piety.
Well, no, and then too, to keep in mind, you already know how I feel about the whole Word of Faith movement and about the damage that it does. So I think a little bit of it is just almost like being in a cult. And
I completely agree.
You're not thinking rationally when you're doing those things.
I agree.
When I look back at it, I'm like, that was not a rational thought. I think part of the reason why we finally wind up leaving is because your rational thought and your practical living begins to conflict so much. You're like, okay, I can't keep one of these things. It's got to go.
What was it? Sesame Street that said one of these things
is not like the other. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you start thinking like, is this helping you? I remember we wouldn't let our kids watch Disney movies.
Yeah.
Because we said it was murder and witchcraft.
I'm glad we didn't let them watch Pocahontas though.
Pocahontas was full of shit. It was full of lies.
Lies.
Absolute
lies. As
lies.
we come up on
Columbus. No. Indigenous
People Day.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yes, because I can't,
Fuck Columbus. In the ass with no lubricant.
Yes.
And I'm not editing that out.
Hollywood burn, feel the right coming on.
First the guilty, now they gone. Yeah, I check out a movie.
I can't clear the track.
Gonna take a black one to move me.
Chuck D.
Okay, I think you mentioned losing a child in the store.
Yeah.
Is a fear.
Genius.
It is a fear.
It is a fear. I don't think we ever lost a child.
When we were growing up, and some comedian said it, but it's true.
Yeah.
D.L. Hughley.
You just stayed lost.
No. That too. But stay where I can see you.
Yeah.
My mom would tell me every time we went to a store, stay where I can see you.
Yes.
And you kind of like, can you see me?
Yep.
So you go down the aisle, can you see
Yep.
me? Can you see me? That probably got on the goddamn nerves too. But I will say the whole time, could you show me? Stay where I can see you. So I'm trying to confirm
that you can see me.
because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yes.
So I was the oldest. So how was it for you? Like when y'all went out, because it was a lot of y'all. And you were number 4.
I was number 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
If you got lost, you got lost. This car is leaving in 30 minutes. With or without you.
So your mom didn't go looking around for y'all.
No, you know that song, I Can't Live Without You? That was not my mama's motto. She could live without us. She made that clear. This car is leaving in 30 minutes. With or without you.
Well, in all fairness, your mother was a young mother when she gave birth to her eldest. She was only 17.
Yes.
So she had kids her whole damn life.
Her whole life.
Her whole life.
Yes.
So I can see being like, well, fuck that one. I'll get another one.
Yes. They literally could have made another just like me. Yes.
I can say this without any apology. Or not apology, without any lying. I never lost one of our children.
That be true.
But I was such a militant mother.
You a smart mother.
I was. I really, really was. It wasn't say where I can see, don't leave my side.
Yes.
That was just how we rolled.
Yes.
I think that, okay, so